Golf has seen its fair share of highs and lows, from shattering defeats to heartful triumphs. Here's a look at 10 heartbreaking golf moments that shocked the world. Winged Foot was devastated for not one but two golfing legends. Finally, Colin Montgomerie, dubbed for years as the best golfer in the world who never won a major championship, was one par away from changing the script at the 18th hole. His tee shot.
Shot was that. This one is just a little right of the flag and short, way short.
He said, what kind of shot is that? Right.
Flawless. But then the unthinkable happened. A wayward approach shot landed in the rough, and Monty's dream unraveled with 3 agonizing putts. The crowd watched, stunned, as years of hope crumbled before their eyes.
This one's not going in. This one might not go in for a while. Boy, this is sad.
It is difficult.
And then came Phil Mickelson. He was cocky, dared anybody to hit a ball past him, and was poised to win his first U.S. Open.
Doesn't like this one. Going way left, way left.
But on that fateful 18th hole, his tee shot veered into the trees, sparking disasters. A bunker shot, poor decisions, and a costly double bogey. Monty and Mickelson crumbled under pressure, neither securing the win.
As it left the club, 67 to finish for Tiger Woods.
Yeah, and now the relief.
Tiger Woods is the 130.
The indomitable force in golf, Tiger Woods, revealed the frail side of men during the 2006 Open Championship. The proverbial Tiger was back in his element, overwhelming Royal Liverpool, almost at his peak. By Sunday, victory was his, punctuated by his trademark fist pump as the winning putt dropped.
They've loved to have been here and see him winning in this way. His father, who died earlier this year, his father who was such an influence on Tiger.
But what followed shocked the world. As the clapping faded, Tiger embraced his caddy, Steve Williams, and cried like a baby. It was more than just a wooden spoon. It was a token of victory for his father, Earl Woods, who had passed away that year. This wasn't just golf. It was heartbreak. It was passion and triumph wrapped into one, transcending the race itself. Homa faced a crucial chip to force a playoff. The ball flew seemingly perfect, but heartbreak struck. It lipped out, stopped.
But it's amazing how they support it. It hurts me not to, when I won in 21, that nobody was here, you know, and it hurts me not to be able to do that with everyone here, my family and friends.
After 4 years and 1,610 days without a victory, it was a statement of resilience.
And I made 3 very good putts on 15, 16, and 17 to bring the match to even and actually having a chance to maybe win.
Bernard Langer stood over a 6-foot putt, the fate of the Ryder Cup hanging on his shoulders. The stakes, immense.
The cup end up. It all depended on this putt.
Make it, and Europe retained the trophy. Miss it, and victory would belong to the United States.
He misses it, and everybody goes nuts, and Paint Stewart's pouring champagne over my head. And, you know, everybody's just going berserk.
Langer, battling the dreaded yips, lined up the putt with precision. The ball rolled true, until it didn't. It grazed the edge of the cup and slipped past, prompting a collective gasp from the crowd. Langer froze, disbelief etched onto his face.
Bernard Langer came into the team trailer and broke down completely. And Seve had to console him, and they were both crying in each other's arms for a number of minutes.
Europe's dreams were dashed in an instant in one of the most dramatic Ryder Cup finishes in history. And a Nordqvist battle with Brittany Lang at the 2016 U.S. Women's Open came down to a tense playoff.
And did she touch the sand? You know you can't ground your club any time and a half.
On the second playoff hole, Nordqvist club unknowingly brushed the sand in a bunker, a 2-stroke penalty.
Based on video they had from the 17th hole, we have assessed a 2-stroke penalty.
Shockingly, officials didn't inform her until after she'd hit her next shot, leaving her blindsided as Lang received the news first.
We haven't seen this yet.
Oh,
There's no doubt about it.
The fallout was palpable. Anna, visibly shaken, fought through the final hole but couldn't recover. The moment sparked debates about fairness and golf's strict rule enforcement.
The moment was one that I'll never forget. The crowd beside me were desperately willing to get this putt in.
You could feel the power.
At 59, Tom Watson was on the verge of making history as the oldest major champion ever. All he needed was a par on the 18th at Turnberry to win the Claret Jug.
Someone about to witness history here. Come on, Tom, come on, Tom. Sink that putt.
His approach shot looked perfect, but took an unkind bounce, skidding off the green. Watson's putt to save par missed by inches, forcing a playoff he simply couldn't win.
And I'll always cherish the fact that I was there, even though it was heartbreak.
As much as we were all disappointed for Tom, I felt immensely proud that I was able to be there with my son.
The dream, so tantalizing close, slipped away. The crowd's cheers turned to sighs, mourning what might have been. When Bubba Watson sank the winning putt at the Travelers Championship, the celebration quickly turned emotional. Overwhelmed by tears, Bubba dedicated the win to his father and said this.
Open.
No, it didn't go, and that's that. The 1975 Open champion is Tom Watson.
Jack Newton was one of golf's brightest stars when a devastating accident ended his career.
Newton was rushing to catch a flight at Sydney Airport when he walked into a moving propeller. The freak accident cost him his right arm, eye, part of his abdomen, his career, and very nearly his life.
Newton accidentally walked into a plane spinning propeller, losing his right arm and eye.
Newton never stopped championing Aussie golf.
I think when you have a disaster like I had, there's two things you can do. You go away, sulk in the corner for the rest of your life, die, or you can pick yourself up and go forward.
Payne Stewart's joyous 1999 U.S. Open win, sealed with a dramatic 15-foot putt, was a moment of pure magic. But just months later, tragedy struck.
Pilotless, the Lear flies on autopilot halfway across the country until it runs out of fuel and spirals to Earth in a very remote area.
Stewart's private plane lost cabin pressure, flying aimlessly before crashing, killing everybody on board. The golf world mourned the loss of a man who embodied the spirit of the game.
The golf world is mourning the death of U.S. Open champion Payne Stewart and 5 others.
Moments like these that remind us that golf, like life, is as much about the heartbreaks as it is the triumphs. These moments remind us that golf isn't just a sport, it's a testament to human resilience, triumph, and heartbreak.